So, vamos a empezar esto. Querido señor Charles Reed. Es la tercera vez que empiezo este juego. Siempre lo empiezo y nunca lo termino. A diablo! Un Kraken. What? Pues yo como que brincó o como cayó en la cama cuando se despertó. Como si estuviera flotando. Lagueando, a diablo.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Saca el cámara, ¿cómo es que uno saca la cámara aquí? La no es en L1.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
¿Esto qué es esto? ¿Puede cargar? Y porque no quiero ir la confrontación y tenga que estar cargando la arma al frente del enemigo.
Take your belongings off my ship first.
Ajá, qué cosa. Ah, ok. Querido señor Charles Reed, tal como solicitó, he investigado los brotes de histeria y las visiones en la ciudad de Oakmont, Massachusetts. Resulta que sus suposiciones eran correctas. Los casos son más frecuentes aquí. Hombres y mujeres de todo el país se ven atraídos a Oakmont, torturados por visiones similares a la suya. Una ciudad que se inunda a la presencia de algo enorme pero desconocido. Por casualidad, creo haber encontrado la fuente de su dolencia y una persona podría ayudarle. Prepárase y venga a Oakmont tan pronto. Pero fue lo que leímos en el loading. ¿Por qué decir?
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety package ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Inundazione, huracán Fiona.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Bonito traje.
Eye-catching suit.
Thank you,
Bro, qué
Mr.
bajito se
Reed.
escucha esto.
A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Esto se
You
escucha
said you know
bien,
someone
pero
who
bien
can help me
bajito.
with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness.
Mala mía. Sube el volumen.
He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Oh, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Pulsa Select para obtener información. Ve aquí, porque tiene una... ¿Acaso cejado? El que tenemos en el cuaderno. Encontrar a Robert Docton. Ok. ¿Tengo caso secundario? No. ¿Por qué parece que me tuviera refresh rate cuando yo lo había pagado? No tiene. El que tiene el límite de FPS. No, pues nada, no, uno nota la diferencia del 4K. Hasta el High Definition se ve todo igual. Lo más seguro es el monitor, ¿sabes? Mira aquí ajo el
I
tontón.
don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Tane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still
Pero bueno,
around?
estos juegos hablan demasiado. Pero
Face the
tengo que empapar
house.
más información porque con un juego
It's at least as
investigativo
broad as a fence. You'll find it there.
me quiero perder.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Prueba. Para recibir pistas de interacción con objetos y personas, combina otras pistas en el palacio de la mente. Saca fotografía. Impulsa. Ahí como había una marca, pero la hay. Una H. Ok, ¿qué podemos encontrar aquí? ¿Los pescados? Ya, Lima. Como dice en mi país, no sé cómo se le dicen en el de ustedes, pero de esa cosa verde, pero le dicen limo, lima. Hmm,
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Hello?
un loco.
Hey, can you hear me?
Ah, oh my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me... Ah!
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will. Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
¿Quién es
Who is
Kate?
this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. May have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or... Okay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Nueva pista en personalmente, nueva pista. ¿Cómo activa el palacio de la mente? Ok. Entonces no se cae bien. Vamos a conseguir todas las pistas y después las preparamos.
Choo choo.
Sono tan chato. Esto se le puede sacar foto. Hmm, Esas voces. Eso.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella.
God damn.
He was beaten to a pulp.
¿Qué pasa, Oscar? Oh, me está bajando la locura ella, diablo. Viste, esto es como hace estos juegos así, la verdad. Hay que estar micromanaging la insanidad. Y yo solo quiero jugar para divertirme, brother. Hmm.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Y se puede investigar a ver qué tiene.
Seems like prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
El diablo, que tipo más feo. Bien. Ok, so creo que descubrimos todo aquí. What the fuck is that?
Take this, ape face.
So, tres personas con una pelea. Dispararon a Thornton.
Yeah, run!
Hmm, Hay algo acá abajo. Creo. Más seguro el tipo se tiró, ¿verdad? Cago en la madre. Pero no se ha completado. No, espérate, hay uno más aquí.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Hmm, ¿Qué fue primero?
What's
Vieron flotando.
happening?
Le dispararon.
Take this, ape
Le tiró
face.
esto para el carajo.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
De la sangre. Oh, no doy. Cago en la madre. Voy a cogerlo otra vez. Ah, puedo entrar para solamente, ¿verdad? A ver. A ver. Brote psicótico. ¿Cómo carajo no iba esto? Enemistad con ellos. Brote psicótico. Viaje. No. Creo que tenemos casi todas las pistas, ¿verdad? ¿Qué significa amarillo? ¿Qué te falta? Esto está lleno de manos.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Que vengo ya mismo. Mentira. Ya llegamos, mala mía, mi gente. Carajo pasó ahí. La cogen y ahora está chilling.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Hmm. ¿Qué sangre o no? ¿Qué significa la H?
There's something in the pocket.
Hmm. Deuda.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far. The door won't budge.
No quiero gastar bala, vamos a...
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was
¡Ey, a diablo!
deliberate.
¡Ah, bicha! ¡Oh, está viva!
One
Hmm.
fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
¿Qué carajo es esto? ¿Y por qué gasté una bala? Ah, sí, yo disparé. Me olvidé. Palacio de la mente. Ok. ¿Y qué más hay aquí? What the fuck? ¿No hay más nada aquí? Espérate, hay algo acá. ¿Qué es esto? Acá arriba. No sé cuál es el punto de añadir sitios para donde ir si va a estar cerrado. El cabrón se pone que está en el bar. Para allá. Esta es la casa.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something,
What? I don't have all day.
some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible, and when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate
Vamos a
further.
chotear,
What
déjame hablar
kind
primero
of
con
tough
Luis, a
guy
ver.
are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Amarillo aquí, ¿qué significa eso? Es más cosas.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Terminamos con todo aquí, parece. No, todavía que. ¿Por qué está amarillo? ¿Qué significa un amarillo? ¿Pero lo verde significa? Así que carajo. Hay que ver algo aquí.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let
Yeah.
alone tossing it over like this.
Voices. My head. I still hear those voices.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Sería todo. Creo que ya investigué todo. Ay, pichea. Carajo es eso. Del baño.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days. Oh, yeah. Hey.
Got a spare bullet, fella? Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
What's your problem?
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen some unsettling creatures around, like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So,
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
So, Luis está allá arriba.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see
Ajá,
many
nunca falta,
things.
tengo que pagarle.
For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Una bala.
Some other time.
No, necesito las balas.
As you wish.
Eso es un cabrón. ¿Qué es esto? Un ladrillo.
What
Carajo,
the?
tú.
Get them! Oh! What the? Get them! Oh!
Está limpio.
Hey, who are you? What are you?
God damn.
Charles Reed, private
Parece un
investigator.
dedo con un hongo.
Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Ugh, that darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Hmm.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
Well, I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh?
Well,
Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just 'cause I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
¿qué debo hacer? ¿Lo choteo o no? No lo voy a chotear.
I won't
Yo
tell
sí,
him.
bueno.
Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, it seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you.
That
Hay que me
said,
devolver el
the
favor.
port's still closed. What will you do?
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded with police.
I'll make something up to tell Throgmorton. Leave as soon as you can.
Thank you again, sir. I won't forget this.
Hmm. Sentimientos anti-Thornton, pues, será consciente de sus actos. No se puede cambiar. No, pues nada, pero yo pienso más que él lo hizo a propósito, pero vamos a dejarlo así. Que me dio pena, me dio pena. Se lo voy a perdonar. Porque esto coge, coño. Ah, en el GT, que uno coge. Qué raro los controles.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. There was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Hmm.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood.
Habla bien bajito en
Do you
este
think it's
juego, a ver
more
si
than
puedo
just a
subir el
natural
volumen más.
disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert is... Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here in the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Me dieron más balas. Ok. Ok, ¿cuál es el próximo caso? Es el caso principal. ¿Cómo el para donde tengo que ir? Ya, está bien grande el mundo. Lo que decía en la misión lleva de la central de la expedición. Está en el norte de Coverside, en el cruce de Asher Road y Hoover Avenue. Asher Road, de caro está Asher Road. Ay, ok, es Coverside, esto es Coverside. Tiene que estar por aquí. Asher Road, ¿dónde está Hoover? Esto es Asher Road. Esto es Hoover. ¿Esto sería aquí o aquí? Vamos a leer otra vez lo que decía. Está en el norte de Coverside, en el cruce de Asher Road. Ok. En el norte del cruce, eso estaría por aquí. Creo. Vamos a ver. Sube de nivel. Voy a ponerle esto, yo creo. Voy a poner bebida. Vida y después en las balas. Robert Thornton o Throckmorton, le digo Thornton por alguna razón, ha financiado una expedición para descubrir el origen de la histeria colectiva que atenaza Oakmont. La expedición iba a explotar el lecho marino no lejos de la ciudad. Poco después se perdió el contacto con la expedición. Herbert Throckmorton, asesinado a posteriori, fue el único superviviente conocido. Me han contratado para encontrar cualquier otro expedicionario vivo o muerto. Throckmorton espera mi informe en su misión de la parte sur de Oak Grove.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers. Never again, they say.
Hmm. Querido señor Reed, creo que usted es el detective privado que atrapó al asesino del puerto. Mi vida corre peligro y no puedo confiar en nadie de esta ciudad. Por favor, venga a mi habitación, justo enfrente de la suya. Estoy desesperado. Me estuvieron llamando la atención de fuerzas malignas, me vigilan y pronto se me llevarán. He tentado a la suerte y no tengo salvación, pero hay que salvar los 7 libros a toda costa. Aunque yo no esté, encontrará allí mis notas. El conocimiento no debe perderse. Podría ser la última esperanza de iluminación para nuestra especie. Por favor, sea usted el portador de esa luz, pues yo he fracasado. No llevamos ni 2 horas el juego y ya tenemos una misión que nos desvía. No, pues está cool. Eso también. ¿Cómo desbloqueo esto? Ok. O esto también. Voy a ponerle este, se ve cool. Ok, eso es lo que... Ese es su agradecimiento, diciéndome que me vaya. Casquillo significa cascade crafting. Las mujeres del lugar hablan de una casa en ruina en Riverside Central, cerca de la torre del radio del cruce de Landing Avenue en Sport Street. Dicen que los fantasmas del dueño de la casa y su familia aún leen el libro impío que guardaban y varios forasteros que han intentado moverse a la ruina se han vuelto locos. Buena misión para empezar. Libro del banco. Sigilio. Claro, esto es mucho leer. Solo leí la mitad. Pero puñeta, aquí no de todos lados. No sé qué carajo una noria. Ok. Estos son como que mini historias para de la gente que tuvieron los libros. Hay uno que está aquí, no aquí, un momentico. Claro, es que no los marca, eso es lo que me molesta de este juego.
The door won't budge.
Vamos a subir a ver qué acá arriba. Jugar. Ya me están dando, parece que misiones secundarias por ahí para abajo.
Finally, you're awake.
Ah,
Gotta
damn.
tell you though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Noise? What... what noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish. I'm watching you, newcomer.
Un palazo en la cara. Una carta aquí. Ok, vamos a ver las misiones que tenemos. Tomo místico. Carta. Oh, god damn. Todo lo que tengo que leer. Iba por la parte este de Salvation Harbor, cerca del cruce. Mujer de sol. Ay, Dios mío, aquí hay que marcar muchas cosas. So iba por la parte este, de la parte derecha de Salvation Armor, cerca del cruce de Fizzle Palm Street. Ok. Pero ¿dónde queda eso? Aquí mismo. Salvation. Ah, no, eso está aquí en el carajo. Ah, ¿dónde puedo encontrar eso? La mujer de esa misma mierda. Salvation Harbor. De carajo otra. Cerca de Fiscal Street y Church Road. Esta es la parte este. Ok, Old Church. Este por aquí. En el cruce. ¿De aquí? No, porque es que ninguna calle se llama por esa mierda. La iglesia vieja, me imagino. Ah, no, mira, ya está acá. Ok, el cruce. Está por aquí. Por aquí. Como místico. La parte del sur de Whisper Street. Ya está la mansión de los Black Fortune. Se llaman. Esta. Es que no indica nada. Este juego pierde. En el norte de Corsa, en el cruce de Asher Road y River Avenue. Vamos para la llave. En verdad, los secondary missions también no se dejaron. No raro, pero tacho, hay que. Mucho time consuming y en verdad no tengo el tiempo para eso.
Hey, handsome. Wanna have some fun?
USPS. Es una jata. ¿Qué carajo es eso? A un Smaller más seguro. Tipo pescado. What the fuck?
Damn newcomers!
¿Qué tan lejos estoy? Estoy ahí. No la que.
Guess I don't need the key.
Ah,
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
no se puede investigar nada de esto.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Cuervo. A ver, no, es que. Vamos a subirla ahora. Ya es bien clonky este juego. Es la profesora, otra sobreviviente. Pensé que era una calavera.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Cuidado, ya sé por qué está el perk ese de que no te quite mucha vida cuando te tire. Es por esa mierda.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Ok, creo que ya descubrimos todo aquí. Y aquí no hay nada. Hay que ver algo más aquí. Quiero pasar todo. Oh, espérate. El cuello. Hmm, me trae, nice. ¿Cómo entrar aquí? Ni fucking idea. Puta madre. No, bicho. ¿Esto fue de verdad?
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Pega la siguiente Arkham Bay. Un Heaven Bay. Tienes como tal, que reduce MK6. Es todo. No puede ser todo, ¿no? Oh, hay algo ahí arriba.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Ese es el primero. El segundo. Y el tercero.
Ay, fatah. Me fe ay regach. Ay, dagon.
Ah, pues nada, pero como que esa gente pescado todos son malos.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
Ay, fatah. Me fe.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Dice Green Heaven Bay en el con noticias. Que hay que ir para los periódicos. ¿Qué tan lejos estoy? Yo creo que puedo por todo este lado, yo más rápido. Y me dieron como que para construir algo, ¿verdad? Leo metralleta. No era para construir. Esto. Bueno, para lo loco. Ya, ese tipo. Del sitio, rayos.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland. Do you still want that interview? I got some time now if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and well, after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Uh, Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
I've been investigating disappearances all around
No, esa es mi
Massachusetts.
historia personal.
Missing
Ya no lo ponen
people all
todo,
seem to have
todo el
ended up
periódico.
here for some reason.
The mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know why they're here? Well, they aren't very forthcoming about it. And it doesn't help that most of them aren't thinking straight, to put it mildly. I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Esos periódicos ya dijo que está fuerte. ¿Qué? Ok, si en el poder no te dice. Parece como una toda ADN, no sé cómo se dice eso. Es una fuente de quemado. Heaven Bay. Ajá. Noticia. Sí. Los trabajadores, a ver qué. Ah, damn. No son ni trabajadores, ¿no? Periodistas tampoco me cago. No son esos. Artículo y entrevista. Vamos a ponerle eso. Ah, qué raro. El archivo de la expedición se ha perdido, pero aún tengo pistas que partieron de la ciudad en un carguero. Mucho reciente. Ok. Sí, pero la hay. Lo puedo encontrar en el muelle 3 del puerto de Oakmont en Heaven Bay. Lo encontramos. Puerto de Heaven Bay. ¿De carajo está en Heaven Bay? Sí, bien. El muelle 3 aquí. ¿Y cómo uno puede hacer eh, fast travel? Hay manera para hacer fast travel aquí. Yo, esto está inundado. Encontramos el anuncio del periódico. Ok, cabinas telefónicas. ¿De carajo está eso? Pero aquí no están marcadas, me cago en la madre. Este juego sí que no tiene handholding para nada. Puñeta. A ver si encontramos una cabina de teléfono. A ver qué pasa ese tipo. Claro, no las pueden marcar. Oh, 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 ¿qué pasa aquí? Oh, tío. Le pegó un tiro que fue directamente a Dios. ¿Qué monstruo? Pues como que lo escucho. Estoy dando. LOL. Que ni sé qué carajo hice, pero... ¿No va a hacer nada aquí? El piche. Vámonos de aquí. O buscar lo que está en primer lugar, que es una mierda, phone booth. Pero no lo encuentro porque no está marcado en el cabrón mapa. Vamos para el hotel. Tampoco lo marco. La estrella. No, no me voy a llevar a ningún lado. No hay ni barco. Esa la madre. Pues el hotel. Porque el hotel está aquí a mano derecha. Porque al frente del hotel había un phone booth. A ver si lo podemos encontrar. ¿De qué? Che, vamos a coger la mierda esta. Wow, 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 wow. ¿Dónde me estoy yendo? El Green Heaven Bay. ¡Puta! The fuck? Hacho, ve y coge, cabrón. Gasté las balas ahí. Pero como carajo entonces llegó al otro lugar. Este lugar no está infectado. Ok. ¿Y qué es esto? Este es el hotel. Pero aquí había menos las que. Cabrón, aquí no hay fast travel. The fuck. ¿Cómo puedo regresar ahí? Ay, Dios. Tengo que coger el bote y nadar por todo esto. ¿Qué se puede? Yo está hablando de vida. Ok, vamos a ver. Cojo por el lado derecho, por el lado izquierdo. Que esto está lleno de agua. No, de ahí yo vine. ¿Y aquí también? Ah, yo estoy bien perdido. Hacerlo. No creo que haya combate o bote. Vamos por todo esto y bajamos. Al chilling. ¿Qué habrá ahí? Chequeamos. Vamos a apuntarlo. Vamos a apuntarlo en el mapa. Misterio. Este cabrón, ¿qué carajo hace ahí? Lo mismo, ok. Casquillo y pólvora. ¿Cómo yo puedo hacer este crafting en este juego? Pues estoy bien serio. Ya lo mi cámara se me oscura que el carajo. Que llegamos. Lo que oscuro es este cabrón juego. Yes, descubrimos un fast travel por lo menos. Tiene que haber algo para craftear aquí. Cuidado. Porque es que no me puede dejar así. Final de fabricación. Ah, ok, ok, ok. ¿Y dónde era la...? Le va a la... Ya, este también. Por si acaso encontramos algo. ¿Qué carajo está gritando?
At last. Hey, help! Help! What's going on? Sea creatures swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me. What creatures? What are you talking about? Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead. I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him? I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Lo más lejos que yo he llegado en este juego. Está agachado, señor, por aquel lado. Yo obligaría si este juego se enfocara un poquito más en el combate, porque es bien clunky.
The mayor's cursed these days.
¿Y a dónde carajo están los enemigos?
They've
Nice.
emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder.
Los matamos a todos. Sí que sí.
Shot dead. Point blank.
Ah,
God, I
damn.
had to do this to a man.
Eso no fueron monstruos. Ah, damn. ¿Qué carajo le pasó a ese tipo?
The monster sure didn't leave behind much.
Fuck you, bitch.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Un trato de fletamento por tiempo.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased. Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased. They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Ok, mira, nice. ¿Qué podemos descubrir aquí?
To the mayor with you! Die! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
Otra tiene. Yo creo que empezaron desde acá.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed...
To the mayor with you! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Che, ¿qué pasó? Sí, yo lo hice. Porque si adjunto las pruebas, salen aquí. No. Bien. ¿Qué carajo sería juntar pruebas entonces? Hay que ver más por aquí. Esto no pudo haber acabado así.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. Seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Reunimos ya todo. El capitán se el puerto, el único superviviente de la pelea. Está en el hospital. Uy, neta, mucho backtracking en este juego. Una cosa cabrona. Oh, hay que ir para aquí. Ok, vengo ya mismo. No puedo transportarla aquí. Ok, es, ok, vamos hacia allá. Aunque parece que hay que tomar el barco. Sí, hay que tomar el barco. Oh, no. Entonces, por aquí.
Hey, knock it off!
Wow. ¿Pero el hospital? Ay, te tomo un barco. God damn. Ay, puñeta. Casi choco. Voy a ver si hay mods para este juego para que se arregle el gameplay. Ok, por aquí no es, claramente. God damn, son infestadas, por aquí hay gente.
What's your problem?
Vamos a desbloquear este lugar. Y lo desbloqueamos. Y que esos son infectados. Nature Road. Estaría bloqueada. Vamos a pasar a ver si podemos matar a los otros malos para subir de nivel. Pero todo el mundo parece que está en el medio de la calle. Bueno, no me voy a tirar porque no tengo vida. Y ya no tengo balas. Voy a seguir con la misión, pero cuando más heavy que saque la metralleta, papi. Es que decía metralla. Estoy bien seguro que cuando cogí la mierda esa aquella, decía metralla. Pero no sé si tengo que fabricarla o me la dan. ¿Y esa música? ¿Dónde carajo sale? Hasta el hospital. Creo que este. Ah, no la hay.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Patient or visitor? Hold on, hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying Helminth and their role in illness before the flood. Did you know that all of us are infected by Helminth? Your headaches could indicate that they have infested your brain.
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
Hmm. May I suggest you become a subject in my experimental medical program?
A ver,
Experimental medicine.
¿qué desbloquea?
Well, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that,
Reed. Charles Reed.
Mr. Reed. Take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you
Ah,
feel
no,
better.
los mods de Sin Misiones son muy mierda.
What the hell did you give me, Doc?
Is something wrong? You seem perfectly healthy to me.
The
Ajá.
medicine blinded me, and then it gave me these visions. Worse than a blow to the head. What are you trying to pull?
Intriguing. These side effects are a new development. I'll have to run some more tests. Let me know if anything else happens, won't you?
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Bye.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds
What
left.
the fuck? Estoy alucinando. Hmm. Juegos, pacientes. Cirugía. Green Heron Bay. Por ahí. El tipo está aquí. Parece un sitio de experimento. God damn. Clear water. Ajá. Vamos a subir a ver qué hay acá arriba. Hay una hacha aquí.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete, explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
Fishing with dynamite, huh? You sure it wasn't from a fight in port? Maybe on a ship?
I'm sure. Oh, please, leave.
Bye.
¿Quién era ese tipo detrás de mí? The fuck are you? Esta tipa está poseída.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
El tipo, bro, vamos a ver qué.
Scratch me. Please,
Pero este
please.
juego,
Please,
¿qué
Pete.
carajo le pasa? ¿Qué hay aquí? ¿No puedo trepar? ¿Qué le pasa a este juego?
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders. Never heard of him.
Me
I'm
imagino.
Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
La expedición.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. What happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No, he didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
Ok. En la pista ahora. Marinero herido. Un muerto y tripulación. Ok, tengo que chequear en el área de cirugía. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? La bitácora está en el área de cirugía. Vamos para allá. Alucinación. Ya unimos todas las pruebas. Va a ser una expedición sumergida. Está lejos del puerto de Oakmont. Tengo las coordenadas y debería poder llegar en la noche. Sería este, seguro. Ok. Mm, es lo otro que estaba en el cuaderno. ¿Cómo te de Green? En C. Smith y Avenida Levy Coffin. Eso por aquí. Eso por aquí. Unida todas las pruebas. Es que no las tengo todas. No las tengo todas. ¿Por qué dice eso? ¿Qué es esto de adjuntar prueba? Sí. Estoy medio perdido. No sé cuándo tengo que ir. Estoy bien perdido aquí. Primero que hacerle. Pero hacerle este ahora. Ya yo hice. Ok, para ponerle eso es para seguir la misión. Pero da juntar las pruebas. A ver si hablo con él, me hizo algo nuevo.
I warned you.
Se siento como que estoy skipping bien cabrón. Vamos para acá, a ver qué hay. A ver por dónde podemos ir. Hacemos un directo, cogemos el bote y subimos. ¿Dónde están los monstruos? Ya estoy perdido. Estoy súper mega perdido. Porque si vamos por el lado derecho, creo que por aquí, ¿eh? Sí. Por aquí. Vamos a seguirlo. Seguirlo y doblamos a la izquierda y llegamos directamente al frente de la mansión. No sé, Cyclops, tú. Si no se llama el barco que él cuando era marino. No el ciclopedo, pero ciclope. Vamos a desbloquear ese fast travel.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Ok, eso cuál es la cuestión. Ajá.
The mortician has touched him up well.
So, aquí veo que aquí no es. Aquí, por aquí, para allá.
You're the man who handled the problems in the port. Seemed like a sharp sleuth. Want to make something on the side?
You pay, I work. What's the job?
Ah, a fellow businessman. I'm Vincent, but you can call me Vince. First task is to find the ship's log for the Pride.
Charles Reed. A few questions, if I may.
Sure.
Why are you looking for a ship log?
Maybe I'll tell you when the job is done. Right now, you don't need to know.
In my line of work, you don't get far without appreciating the need for privacy. I understand. What can you tell me about the Pride? I'm gonna need somewhere to start.
Mostly rumors. The captain was an exemplary patriot. Always had a flag with him. His last shipment may have been chemicals in metal barrels.
It could be resting on the seabed 1,000 miles away. What makes you think it can be found?
I wouldn't waste my money on you unless I had hope. Local drunkards say they saw the barge on the sunken road near the fish market.
Good. I'll check the place and bring you the Pride's ship log if it's still there. See you later.
Vamos a buscar el uniforme. Bueno, el traje de buzo, mejor dicho. Y de ahí vamos a ver si eso puede avanzar en la historia.
Hey, handsome. Wanna have some fun?
Nope. Este por aquí. Mm. Tiene que estar por aquí el sitio. Porque dijeron que en la intersección de las dos avenidas. Raro. La fábrica está en el oeste de la Green Haven Bay, en la avenida C. Smith, entre la avenida Lake y el camino de Deep Chupon. Ok, esto entre Levy y Deep Chupon. Avenida C. Smith. Pero por aquí abajo. Y tiene que ser aquí. Ay, está la jodida fábrica esa. Canning Factory. Es una fábrica.
Fresh fish, fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Aquí no es, me cago en la madre. Llega en barco a ver. En lancha, mejor dicho. Aquí no veo nada. Vamos a ver si hay aquí. Diablo. Está cabrón. Mata un bicho. Cabrón. Nada, mata un bicho.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute. I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Y este se ve bueno. Nice. Poner todo ese traje en el bolsillo mágico. que yo creo que hasta aquí lo voy a dejarlo. Continuamos en la noche.